am starting my books and more review. So I decided to do books and more for two reasons. I want to get back into reading for fun as a luxury. Sorry, my dog's drinking water. She just ran around outside. For fun as a luxury, just to get some feedback from you guys on different things. So now I have a list of things that I want to read, watch, those kinds of things. So without further ado, let's get started. My first book review is How to Hang a Witch by Adriana Mather, sorry. And it was amazing. I think I finished it in 4 days with like chunks of 6 or 7 hours worth of reading. So maybe less because it's not that long of a book. It is, let's see, 358 pages of excitement. It's definitely a young adult novel, book series apparently. There are 2, possibly 3. I haven't looked into it yet, but I think there are 3. The second one is Haunting the Deep. Sorry, I haven't read this yet, so I'm going to review this one. Adriana Mather is a direct descendant of Cotton Mather. Yes, Cotton Mather from the Salem Witch Trials. The biography brief on her in the back says, Adriana Mather is the #1 New York Times bestselling author of How to Hang a Witch and its sequel, Haunting the Deep. Her family roots go back to the first Thanksgiving, Salem Witch Trials, the Revolutionary War, and the Titanic. She is also an actor and co-owner of Zoombot Pictures and production company that makes feature films. Adriana lives in Los Angeles, and you can follow her on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. I found it on Amazon. I think the last time I checked the price was $9.97, as well as Haunting the Deep was $9.97, or under $10 really. I saw an advertisement for it on Facebook and was like, that looks interesting, let me read it. To preface that, I did read Twilight series multiple times and Harry Potter multiple times, and those are my favorite kind of books. I like getting captured into books that take you to a whole new world. This one definitely took me to a whole new world because the main character's name is Samantha. Go figure, right? So basically Samantha Mather is a direct descendant of Cotton Mather from the Salem Witch Trials. The briefing on the back says, Samantha Mather has just moved to Salem, Massachusetts, the site of the infamous witch trials. It would be tough for anyone to start over in the middle of high school, but when your great, and add a few more greats to that, grandfather was the one putting the accused witches on trial, your family reputation has a way of preceding you. So Sam isn't entirely surprised when she's targeted by a group of girls known as the Descendants. You can probably guess who their ancestors are, right? Yeah, the witches. As if dealing with checkered family past wasn't enough, Samantha finds herself confronted by a handsome but seriously stubborn ghost and discovers that she is the center of centuries-old curse. Stopping the cycle of evil will mean working with the Descendants and proving her own innocence. But does anyone actually care if Sam is innocent, or is Salem's deadly history destined to repeat itself? So completely loved this book. I was reading it and I couldn't put it down. I stayed up until 2 o'clock in the morning once, just reading and reading. I woke up with the book like this. I was like, oh, I should probably put my bookmark in there so I don't lose my page. But it was one of those books where you just don't want to put it down. And then I found out that Haunting the Deep was a sequel to it. And I was like, I have to buy it. And then I bought it. And I haven't read it yet, as you can tell. It's still in really good condition. I can't wait to dig into it. But before I got this one in, I started reading Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, which just so happens to be Biker Babe's favorite. She's actually been to Georgia. Actually, I think she said she lived in Georgia. I might be mistaken. I know they've been to Savannah, Georgia, and Bubba Tex himself actually enjoys Savannah, Georgia. So I'm reading that. However, it's taken me 3 weeks to get to chapter 2. I'm a very busy person. My job keeps me busy and on my toes, and it's actually getting ready to get really hectic here for a little bit. And I can't wait because it's good. It's for good. It's for good. But I did watch the movie. Most of it. First time, I wound up not being able to finish it. The second time, I got distracted by Baby Bear. Go figure. So I have watched the movie. I kind of have an idea on where the book is, but they always say books carry more than movies. So I still have to read the book. So once I'm done reading the book and Bubba Tex's mom, Bikerkins Biker Babe, has finished reading the book, we will sit down with some coffee or tea or snacks or something and reflect. I don't want to give you too much information. Just know that there's some voodoo involved. The part that's my favorite so far, there's a little bit of voodoo involved, which is fun. But, so expect at least 2 more videos coming out after this one for book reviews, for sure. Haunting the Deep and Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil video and book. I'm gonna throw a spoiler in there. Baby, stop. I just spaced on his name. Trying to find it. Kevin Spacey's in this. John Cusack. Jude Law. Yes, Jude Law, played in Cold Mountain. He's in it, and I saw him and I was like, oh my gosh, my heart. He's just a handsome fella. He's in this, so if you want to see a baby... Stop! Baby Jude Law is in this. I hope y'all heard that. Stop, Daisy! I hope y'all heard that. That was hilarious. No, sir. So, I'm going to go ahead and end it here before things get crazier around here with the dogs and Baby Bear having fun. But expect that. If you have a book that you would like for me to read or recommend, please drop it down below. I'm open. I have like 4 or 5 Texas history books upstairs. I know, like Gone to Texas and like Disasters of Texas History and all that kind of stuff. Love it. But that's what I'm going to be doing. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, subscribe. If y'all have any suggestions, I'm open to them. I'll start a running list. That way I can get to them. Hopefully I can get to a bunch this year. My goal is 100. Fingers crossed. I don't know if that'll happen because I'll be a busy woman this year. But thanks for watching. Y'all have a great week, day. Enjoy. If you're here in San Antonio, Texas, or Texas in general, enjoy our crazy weather. I know it was like 80s yesterday and it's 50s today. This is Saturday that I'm filming this, by the way. It's crazy. I was kind of hoping for a warm weekend so we could go outside and play, but looks like we won't be. So, anyways, y'all have a great week. I'll catch you on the next video, which will be fun. It's another craft video. So, see y'all next time. Bye!